Hello, Digital Learning One. Here is your at-home agenda EduTyping instructions. It's early in the quarter, so just as a reminder, you probably got here today by clicking on modules. And because it's quarter one, these dates may not match up later in the year, but it's the same basic idea. So in this cycle, the 2-day cycle, you were in person and we did this EduTyping in-person agenda and we joined EduTyping. I had you click the special link to join our EduTyping class. You only have to do that once. And then your at-home agenda is here. So the at-home agenda is going to tell you what you need to accomplish today, which is how you hopefully got to this video. You're going to learn how to get into EduTyping now. It's different now that you've joined the class. So you're going to complete this agenda assignment first. You're going to tell me about something fun you did over the weekend. So you're going to click Submit Assignment. And in this box down here, you're going to answer the question and then click Submit Assignment. Once you click Submit Assignment, you are going to then go on, as it says, check out the EduTyping from Home instructions, which is the next thing in the module. You're watching this instructional video from me, and then you're going to get back into EduTyping and do course lessons for at least 15 minutes. So let me show you what that looks like. So when you move on into this set of directions, the video that you're watching is probably right here, but these are the directions to help you get back into EduTyping. So you can get to EduTyping from our homepage by clicking on the resources button, or you can click right here and you're going to be logging in as a student. Now the first thing it's going to ask you to input is your account ID, which we did not talk about in person because you were signing up to join our class and you didn't need the account ID. But today you will. So really quickly, I want to show you where this is normally at, because normally in class you're going to go to resources and then you will see EduTyping as one of our resources. So here's the resources and you'll click on EduTyping to log in. Okay, so EduTyping login, and then my suggestion to make it a little bit easier for you to have more screen real estate is to click up here at the top to open it in its own window. So the first thing it asks you for is the account ID. Now these directions are in our Canvas course if you want the visuals, but this video is going to take you through these steps right here that you see. So the first thing you need is your account ID, and it is Carmel CL, all one word. It's like they took caramel clay and then cut off the AY at the end. So it's CARMELCL, no spaces. And then click Next. Now this is where you're going to use the sign in with Google, because last class in person, you signed in using Google and you joined our course. So this is where you're going to click the sign in with Google button to sign back in. If for some reason you have not been in person yet, you may want to wait until you're in person with me, but what you could do is come back to our modules and look at the in-person module. Here is that very special link that you only have to click once to join our course, and then you'll sign in with your CCS Google button at the bottom to join our course. Most of you have already done that. So now what you're doing is you're getting into EduTyping again, and you have to do the account ID, and then you'll click sign in with Google to get back in with your CCS Google account. Okay, so let's pretend I'm going to click sign in with Google and sign in with my Google account. So now you're into your EduTyping account and you're picking up where you left off in person with me last class. Now, last class I had you guys take a pre-test to find out what your starting base typing skills were. And remember what I said, your accuracy percentage is more important than your speed. I don't want you to worry about how fast you type. I want you to focus on being as accurate as possible, and then your speed will come with time, okay? So normally when you log into EduTyping, you are going to work on the course lessons, and thankfully this is the first thing that pops up when you log in. So you're going to start with all the alphabetic keys and symbols, and then here are all of the lessons that you're going to go through, and then when you finish all of those lessons, then you can move on to numbers and symbols, and then the numeric keypad, which might be an issue on Chromebooks. I don't know. So we're going to focus on alphabetic keys and symbols first. You're just going to pick up at the very beginning. You're going to click Start, and you're going to start working your way through the lessons. My suggestion is that you set a 15-minute timer, maybe on a phone or a device. Set a 15-minute timer. You can also go to Google and type in 15-minute timer in the Google search bar, and it will start a 15-minute timer for you, really. And so you can come in here and click Start, and then just type for 15 minutes at home today. Get as far as you can. You'll probably finish this first lesson and be able to move on to the second lesson. Just go as many lessons as you can in 15 minutes, and when your 15-minute timer is up, just finish whatever screen you're on. The beauty of EduTyping is that it will remember where you left off, and when you come back the next time in class, you'll have a resume button on whichever lesson you ended up on. Once you start doing your course lessons, here across the top, it's going to help you with which keys you seem to struggle with the most, that you can focus on those. But that's really all that you need for today. So that's it. So your at-home agenda, you did the agenda. Make sure you answer the agenda question for attendance purposes. And then you went through these directions. If you forget how to get into that, you can come back into these directions. This video is here, and then it's Carmel CL, and then don't forget to click sign in with Google instead, and then you're just going to pick the very first lesson, click start, and go from there. Give yourself a 15-minute timer. I can't wait to see you in class tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.